Don't sneak up on me like that, Abaddon! You can't live on mist alone. Have a cookie. You go find your own creeps, Razzle. These ones are mine. Hey, Razzle, I heard how you got out of irons. Inspired. You really like to knock around with this loudmouth? You could do better, Mr. Ogre. I wish I'd been here for your huge failure, Razzle. It must have been a sight to not see. Cookies and cold cream go together just nice. Have you tried talking with someone, Anti-Mage? A cookie won't bring back your lost ones, but there's a teeny chance it'll send you to join them. You two make a lovely couple. To be honest, I didn't factor two of you into my bacon plans. Oh, Axe, you big, dumb, brilliant idiot! Spin for your supper, Axe! Everyone's got a story to tell. I expect you're no different. You're like something out of the Penny Dreadfuls. Anything fun to last today, Bat Rider? Now you wouldn't try to take my cookies without asking, would you? I know you can appreciate the land-loping life. I don't think you feed cookies to birds, but try telling them that. I heard you promising cookies, but I don't see an oven. I can help you fulfill that cookie order I was told you're making. At least you're not a contract killer like that one girl. Keep those light fingers away from my kit, Sonny. Heard you were a bit of a lapper. Got any Applejack? A little water wouldn't kill you. A bit of rough and tumble always welcome in a fight. Mortimer better not catch your cold. Never had a brood myself. Oh, sorry. I just imagined a spider wearing boots. Huffing and stomping is not gonna make these babies bake faster. You're gonna have to share amongst yourself. The only persuasion Mortimer needs is a good cookie or 5. Listen, I'll share my recipe with you, but don't tell anyone till after I'm gone. I still carry one of your grandfather's timepieces. Quality workmanship. There's a shockingly high amount of trauma in the lives of keen folk. It's gonna be hell digging your grave if you die. A bit more sand to you than I figured, Riley. Listen, Riley, you can do anything you want to a sibling except kill him. You look mighty familiar, Pointy. We met before? There's something about the shape of your head. I can't put my finger on it. I can always tell a firebug when I see him. You think you chose to be a gutter snipe instead of a merchant queen, but we'll see how it shakes out. Keep me alive and I'll keep cooking. I just don't get your philosophy, Death Prophet. Ooh, my hair's standing on end. Hot damn, old scratch in the flesh. Did someone summon you? Or are you just free to come and go? So, does it hurt real bad when you turn into a dragon? 'Cause it looks like it does. Oh, you're quiet as a mouse, aren't you? A strapping lad like you is always welcome on my side in a fight. I heard you want to take a trip off-world. Sorry, I only know about the Outlands. Oh, this crowd makes a girl feel young again! You could bake even without an oven. I saw a salt lick over yonder. Mortimer sure was happy. I know you can eat a cookie, but how? You know, on account of the no mouth thing. If you got a mouth, you can eat. Cookie, A mouth is part of a face, so you're not entirely faceless. I'm something of an artiste myself. Let's paint the town red, boyo. Finally got that old bucket in the air, huh, Oral? You're not gonna give me flack for my absence, are you, Oral? Blast, you kids are so dramatic these days. Not every little thing's life or death. Aren't you a bowl full of cherries with no pits? Mortimer loves meatballs, just so you know. I feel real sorry for folks without opposable thumbs. This here's the start of a real nice shindig. You come from birdie country, you know, but the folk here had beans for brains. Feel like some flapjacks, Azalor? Going my way, Pilgrim? I like a man with a little swagger in his step, just so long as he ain't half seas over. I heard how much you set by amongst the keen folk, but that don't mean much to me. I think we'll get along like gangbusters, dearie. You take that foul mood and keep it to yourself, mister. You looked happy, from a distance. You been through the mill a time or two, eh, Lich? Where did they dig these guys up? I don't know what your problem is, Life Stealer, but... Cookie? Aren't you a right firecracker? I like a bit of sass in my gang. My sister passed while I was away. Time will get away from you if you're not careful. Just answer the question. Is the bear dead or ain't he? Oh, such a cute kitty. Scourge, is that you? Oh, we had some times. Sometimes I like to bark at the moon, but I get the feeling yours is more of a compulsion. Here, Magnus, can you stir this for me? Oh, did your daddy make you mad, Mars? Have a cookie. Mars, you were bad a lot longer than me and have been good a lot less. But hey, we're both doing our best. I'd call your look more distinguished than anything, Medusa. Think you can do something with my hair? What kind of skin game you running here, Meepo? Oh, he's beautiful. Aren't you lucky? That's a lovely battle tiara, dear. Good thing I learned to tune out prattling years ago. Can you move a bit that way, Morphling? You're making my bones hurt. Learn to live a little, Naga. It'll only kill you if you let it. You're an odd stick, Naga. Why not just leave those debts behind? I don't share my nephew's prejudice, Prophet. I might deserve to lose riding with the likes of you. You don't have a kind bone in your body, but that don't mean we can't put something sweet in there. You two are just adorable. I'm surprised you lived this long. You some kind of sin buster or something? Pretty busy round these parts. Never had much use for religion. But you pray all you like. Babble all you like, Oracle. Just don't ask for a nickel. I thought I'd been places. Oh, come on now. You're just stringing a whizzer on me. Aren't you a dashing young man? Have a cookie. What task you shirking today, Dante? There's always something. There are a lot of easier ways to assassinate someone, dearie. I left all my folk behind, too. At least yours think you're dead. You always know how to brighten up my day, Firebird. Oh, playful. Mortimer likes that. I better get baking. Before you think of stealing a cookie, remember, I prefer capital over corporal punishment. You're certainly one of a kind, lassie. At least the world better hope so. If you feel at ease prancing around in your unmentionables, I'm not stopping you. I don't hate you, Razor, but I certainly don't like you either. Don't forget to wash behind your ears, Reiki. I see that dirt. Why can't you copy your friend's spells, Rubik? Seems like that'd be even easier. They don't taste as good with sand in them, but unfortunately, that is the most common way of eating them. Do you got a stomach in there, Boney? So you eat souls. Are they sweet? What kind of chicanery you got in store today, Shaman? Don't chew with your mouth open, Silencer. I gotta tell you, Birdman, life moves pretty fast. Better fish or cut bait. I know carp like dough balls. Do you have a favorite snack? Figure you'd be on the dodge somewhere, Slark. There's Flint needs fixin', Cardell. Never thought I'd have to pal on with you again, Cardell. Ugh. I was hoping you'd cashed in your chips by now, Cardell. Got my war bag packed. You all ready? I know a lot of your kin were hacked off with me. They still hold a grudge. You just take your time getting ready, darling. We'll still be here when you're done. Don't make any rash decisions, Spirit Breaker. We play it cool. You here at your master's behest, or hitching on your own hook these days? Maybe we could make some modifications to my oven. Someone said you could breathe underwater. Is that true? How's the soup smell today, boys? You always were the clevery one, Spoonie. I once crossed paths with a fella claimed to serve a hidden master. Maybe your predecessor? Well, aren't you full of yourself? Never spent much time near the ocean. We really need to get you some help, Rizrak. This is going on too long. The first step is admitting you have a problem, Rizrak. Can you do that? Oh, Rizrak, you never understood why I couldn't stay. If you don't know by now, there's nothing to say. Of course I still love you, but I'll smack you down when you get petulant. Boosh! Didn't expect to light on you in these parts. How'd a couple of old rats like us end up here, Boosh? Oh no, after you. Rolling boulders have the right of way. I don't think they got any of you lot in the Outlands. At least those trees sure don't seem protected. Don't worry. Rizrak's particular brand of psychosis does not run in the family. Friends with a troll? Huh, not likely, but we don't gotta be friends to win this fight. Brewmaster's off painting his nose if you're looking for him. Out of my way, Tubby. Air smells a bit gamey, huh? There a comfy little hidey hole around here somewhere? You're awfully pale, dear. Have you eaten? Didn't think any water moccasins were in these parts. I've been to GD once. Wouldn't mind going back there. I try not to be prejudiced, but you don't set me at ease, Viper. I'm not questioning your intent, Visage, only your motivations. No one seems to know much about you, and your brothers sure are being tight-lipped. People are asking if I'm here with you on account of our simultaneous arrivals. Please disabuse them of the notion. Got any pulps in there, Warlock? Good way to pass the time. Can I see that book? Mortimer's driving. I can read on the way. Must be nice to always have a do-over. So you want to learn to really shoot? Oh, I just love your poetry, Oroth. Do one about Mortimer. Never held a high regard for Sawbones, but can't argue they've saved my hide a time or two. Good, bad. I'll work with what I got, Ostarian. Are your godly standards really low, or are we moving up in the world? I saw your boy. He looks a lot better.